Most business owners post content for a while, maybe gain a little bit of traction, but get zero leads and clients from it and then just give up. The reason why they don't get any leads and clients from it is because they don't have a system to convert views into paying clients. Now, there's many ways you can convert views into clients, like appointment setting, leading people to longer form content to build up trust, but I guarantee if you implement what I'm about to speak about in this video, you will get your next high ticket client within 24 hours. And by the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media, and I help online coaches and online service-based business like you build content systems to save time and also scale. And if you want to see my social proof, check out the first link in the description, scroll down and you can see my social proof. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So this method, I'm not gonna lie, is untapped as fuck. Most people never use their Instagram stories to their advantage, and you see Instagram stories is very good because most of your followers actually watch them, which means they are A, either loyal, and B, also warmed up, and some of them are ready to take action. They just need that little push with maybe a bit of social proof, which I'll speak about in a minute, and they're gonna literally buy from you, okay? Because most people don't understand you're posting content all the time, but most people say don't offer your offer, but that's completely the opposite of what you should do. You should be offering your offer, otherwise people aren't gonna know what that offer is and they're never gonna buy from you, okay? So some viewers just need that little push over the edge, and your Instagram stories can do that. But before we get into the actual framework that I'm about to run through, I want to run you through a story strategy. So here are kind of like some of the stories you can be posting on a daily basis to build up that trust as well as posting content. So number one is value. So on your story, just try and give some value from time to time. Anything you think of, just take a picture of where you're at, whatever you're doing, and just give some value, okay? This builds up trust, and remember, trust is the number one thing you need to turn a viewer into a paying client. Next is social proof, and this builds up so much trust. So whenever you get a client result, no matter how big or how small it is, just make sure you're posting that on your Instagram stories. This is very important because the more you post of social proof, the more you're going to get clients, and the more social proof you have, of course, you're just going to get clients, okay? So make sure you do that. Next is lifestyle. So posting your lifestyle does build up a connection with your viewers to see a like kind of behind the scenes of your life. So I would be posting a bit of lifestyle, like let's just say you're away, you're in a different country, for example, post some lifestyle of what you're doing. And finally is YouTube videos, and I've mentioned how important it is to post on YouTube and post YouTube content in the past. That's why I'm literally posting a YouTube video right now, but I'm not going to speak about that today. I will in other videos. But whenever you post a YouTube video, just make sure you post a story on promoting it. So for example, you can say, I just created a free training running through so-and-so, 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 desired outcome, or pains, and then you can say, it speaks about how to desired outcome, and then you can say reply with the word keyword, and I'll send it over to you. This also starts a conversation in the DMs where you can also send over the YouTube video, okay? So post your YouTube videos on your story, and you should be trying to at least like 2 to 5 times a day post on your stories, and every week you should post this Instagram story framework that I'm about to run you through. But before posting this framework, make sure at least 24 hours before you have posted a story, it's gone, okay? So you post a story, leave it on for 24 hours, it goes away. Just make sure there's no stories on your story if you want to implement this framework, okay? Because this will increase your reach. It's going to go to more people. They push out the first story if there's no stories on there at all, okay? So what you can do is the first story. This is going to be the framework. I'm going to run you through it right now, and I guarantee you'll get your next high ticket client within 24 hours if you follow this, and if you also have content behind it as well, okay? And you're already building trust with your audience, etc. But the first story should be a poll asking a question that you know your ideal client's going to answer yes to. So for example, like make sure this question is negative, like are you struggling with X? So for example, are you struggling with content creation, or are you struggling to build a personal brand? For me, it would be. For you, are you struggling to grow your business? Are you struggling to close deals, for example. Just an example, if you're a sales coach or a business coach, example, okay? So, are you struggling with X? That should be the first story, and the way you can create a poll is really simple. You should know how to do it. You're just going to click on that little face, that square face. I may pull it up on the screen, and then just click on it, and it will go down to poll, and then you can add a poll. This makes sure your ideal clients answer it because it's related to one of their pains. So as I said, make it negative and make it towards one of their pains. Just a quick coffee break. But yeah, that's the first story. Just put a poll with a question you know your ideal client's going to answer yes to. The second story should be about your story. So if you are selling B2C, this will work. If you're selling B2B and you haven't done what you're selling before, if that makes sense, which you should do, but anyway, this won't work. But I would say B2C, so for example, if you're a fitness coach, you've got someone in shape and you've got in shape yourself, or you're a business coach and you've grown a business, if, for example, sales coach or whatever you do, and you've done it yourself, you can put this. So, and if you aren't, it will still work, but just follow the next story that I'll run you through. But anyway, the second story should be, again, about your story. So I was in the same position. I went from pain to desired outcome with unique mechanism. So your unique mechanism you should always mention, and that's your unique way of getting clients results. So for example, my unique way is called the magnify your content funnel. And this is basically just simple IG profile visit ads, Instagram content, dialed Instagram content, and also YouTube content and appointment setting and everything like that. But that's my unique mechanism. So I would say I was in the same position. I went from getting low views and the wrong view. I went from getting viral views but no clients to getting low views but loads of clients because I was speaking to my ideal client, and I did this with the magnify your content funnel. So that would be an example, and this will just basically show the viewers you relate to them, you've been in their shoes and overcame it with a unique way, okay? Because everyone wants a unique way to actually reach their goals, okay? So that's the second story. The third story is, again, same thing, same framework, but with a client story. Or you can just post multiple clients' results. It's completely up to you. The more clients' results, the better, as I said. So again, here's an example. My client was in the same position. They went from here to here to here until they implemented the unique mechanism, and then they went on to big result. So speak about the result they've got, and this is going to build up trust and show you have done it before for people multiple times. And if you have an ideal client, a specific avatar, which most of you probably do, this is going to relate to them and be like, okay, I'm literally the same as the guy who got the same result. Okay, it's going to work for me as well. Okay, so that's the third story, just a client result with the same framework basically. And on the final story, it's going to be just simple, another poll, and this poll is going to say, would you like the same results? But the answers are going to be both yes, so they can't get away with saying no. So one of the answers could be fuck yes, and the other one could be like something like 100%. So anyone who answers this poll, they are a really warm lead. All you need to do is just every couple of hours just look at your story and just see who answered that poll, and or you or an appointment setter, because you probably do have an appointment setter, can reach out to these people and just set them on a call. And you're probably saying, James, what do I say, or what does the appointment setter say? It's really as simple as that. I'm going to give you, it's really simple. I'm going to give you a framework that you can follow. So first of all, you're going to say thanks. Say thanks for interacting with my story, for example, or you could say, I see you answered my poll. Are you your ideal client? So are you whatever your ideal clients? So for me, are you an online coach or online service-based business? Then you can see where they're at. Okay, you could see where they're at. You could be like, yo, you said you want the same results. Like, where are you at right now within your journey? Okay, then next you're going to see where they want to get to. So let's just say 6 months from now, where would you like to be? Boom. Then see what's stopping them from getting there. So find a roadblock so you can use it as leverage. So what would you say the one thing stopping you from getting there? It's really as simple as that. You don't need, like, a lot of people overcomplicate this process, but it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You're trying to sell the call in the DMs, not the service, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so see what's stopping them from getting there, find the pain, find the roadblock, and then see if they even want help. Like, you want to make sure these people actually want help and they're in the position to actually have help. So just simply ask, and would you like help with this? Would you like help achieving X? And then you're going to offer the free consultation. So you want to, again, sell the call, not the service in the DMs. If they seem really warm and they're inbound, they've reached out to you, yeah, you can sell the service. But I would sell the call. So you could be like, yeah, I definitely think I could help you. Same thing happened with so-and-so. I'd love to arrange a call to run you through a strategy that you can implement. It's a free call. And then boom, you offer the call and they book in a call. It's really as simple as that. And remember, these are warm leads. They said they would like the same results. They've been through your content. If you have content, which I'm sure you do, and it's super important to have content, Instagram and YouTube content, to build up so much more trust. And they're going to be one of those people who gets on a call and they're just like, send the invoice, because they have trust for you. They've been through your content. They've overcame any objections they may have. They've seen your social proof. They've you've shifted their beliefs with your content and everything like that. So they're ready to get started and they just needed that little offer. And this is what this Instagram story is going to do. So I would say, I wouldn't do this too often, but I would say once a week. Do it in a different way, or like 1 to 2 times a week I would do this framework in a different way. And also, when you post clients results, as I said, to just post clients results every time you get a client result, you can also put at the bottom of the client result, message me X for more information, or message me X if you want the same results. And this, every time you post that, it will build up trust because you're posting the client result and then they're gonna reach out to you. Okay, so yeah, this is the Instagram story framework, and I guarantee if you implement this, you will get your next client within 24 hours, especially this is key, if you get 100+ story views. So if you have, say like a couple hundred followers, whatever, and you get decent story views, this will kill it for you, because if you create content that speaks to your ideal client, they are your ideal clients. But sometimes what you need to realize is you just need to offer your offer, show some social proof, and it will push people over the edge. A lot of people say not to offer your offer, but I definitely think you should be offering your offer. Otherwise, no one's going to know what it is apart from your video sales letter, and most people know what you're trying to do with that: sell them. So this is a good way to offer your offer, show some social proof, and the people who are ready to take action will take action. Okay, but yeah, I hope you got some value from this. If you enjoyed this video, I post content like this at least 2 times a week, so you can check out these videos up here. Be very helpful. I definitely recommend checking out the full guide one. So it will say full guide on how to build a personal brand that gets you clients. That one's valuable, very valuable. But yeah, and also if you do want some free resources, free courses, they'll be in the description, second, third link in the description. You can check them out. They're completely free. But again, subscribe, everything like that, and peace.